Just realized I've been talking and the microphone's not been on. Is it working now? Alright, so welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering, playing some more Pauper, playing some more Jund Wildfire. I'm glad I caught the microphone before playing games. Playing some more of this deck. This is a deck that I've always loved. I played quite a bit of it before. Haven't played a lot of it in a while. Haven't played it in a while, period. It got hit with the Banhammer, and we lost Bonder's Ornament. Now, what I did to basically feng shui the Bonder's Ornament was put in 2 Thorn of the Black Rose, which we have Entourage of the Trest. I just didn't have a 4th copy of Bleak Coven or a 4th copy of Boarding Party, which is what I would prefer to do. And so this was just a quick little substitution for Bonder's Ornament. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so this, I mean, it's the same thing we've ran before. If you're not familiar with Jund Wildfire, you have a bunch of Indestructible artifact lands, and you hit it with Cleansing Wildfire or a Geomancer's Gambit to ramp into more lands, thinning out your deck and playing some Cascaders to cascade into more card advantage to hopefully win. Got a bunch of removal. It's got good burn for reach. It's got some built-in life gain. It's got some draw power. It's got draw power. And it's got some big critters and some more burn and life gain. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. The sideboard, stuff like fairies. Don't know how relevant any the artifact removal is. I think these are still maybe relevant for Bogles when they're bogling. This deck used to play Owlbear. Which I could actually put in instead of Thorn. I think I'm going to. Let's play the big 4/4 bear instead. So, yeah, I guess I could probably export this. Let me get Stream Decker up. I'm going to go ahead and jump into a game. Or at least get set up for a game, because that one's a buddies only. I don't want to join them. Okay, so that should be not working. Why are you not working? I would like to go first. All right, Stream Decker's not working. There it goes. No red mana. But we do have this dude. I think we mulligan this. Ooh. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to bottom Geomancers. I really don't want to blow up our lands that much. Okay, so Stream Decker's working now. Lead on Great Furnace. And then we'll go to Tree of Tales. And foretell the Packmate probably. Unless we draw a Indestructible. Okay. That's annoying. Bleak Coven. We have foretold a card. You go hitting us for 1. Here's what our opponent just on a mono green plan here. Be my guess. It's probably mono green aggro, but I've not seen the Undying Wolf run in that list before. Young Wolf's a good card, so I get it. The red and green burning tree number 2. No. Interesting. We are getting buried awful quickly here. We can eat the young wolf. This dude's crazy. Only a common, huh? Well, hopefully we can eat something. They might just savage swipe. We are in big trouble. Big, big trouble. Houses. We can clean up the board a little bit here. Hopefully. Maybe. Alright. You're not helpful. Clean up the board a little bit. I'm not super hopeful for our chances here. I'm probably just dead. Oh, late to the party there, my friend. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Go to game 2. That was rough. Fiery Cannonade comes in. That's it. I think. I like all my creatures here. Go down the Gambit. And this is going to sound weird, but I think I'm going to go down 2 Chainers. I feel like they're going to have a good, like, wide strategy, and then they can just sack Young Wolf. At least that's my thought process to taking out Chainers. Change my mind. I want Gambit. I think. I don't know. Put 7 power on the board on turn 2. Technically 8 if you count Young Wolf's counter. Pretty good. Nice little interaction there. Yeah, I think that's going to be... I don't know. On the opponent. Finish sideboard. How everybody else's day going? Pretty good? Why you go to time? There we go. Went to time on it, didn't he? Make sure that he's got the goods for us. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just on my phone. Oh, you were a red source. Keeping it. Chip one of you. Chip one of you. I would be very happy with any untapped land on turn 2. I mean, on the first draw. I mean, I guess they also went to 5, which is nice. But our deck's not as probably good on a multiply. I mean, we have a hand to dig ourselves out of a multi 5, but untap land. Come on, baby. Well, let's just kill the Sentinel. Not starting off strong here, Jund. Also, I swear, every time, is this a bug that's known on MTGO? Can someone tell me if not? Because every time I feel like I mulligan and I bottom the card, I draw that card for the next card. I swear that happens every time, and this is where we lose the game. We just don't get another land. Magic can be real fun sometimes. Puts a Rancor on the Korean Ranger. That's where they're at with this game. Oof. They're still going to win, though, probably. Metal Sentinel. We are still on one land. Awesome. Another Rancor. Okay. Still, like, in 2 turns, we could dig ourselves out of this. We're on a tight clock, though. Don't play anything. Damn it. Oh, wait, they can just bounce the land, untap Nettle. Alright, well. Can't expect to win if you don't draw any of the things to do stuff. Good first showing. Huh. My copy of I'm lipping Alita Battle Angel here. I'm ripping Alita Battle Angel, and there's like the rating on the spine. Yep. I wonder if that's supposed to be there or not. I don't think it is. What would cause that perfectly though? Weird. Alita is a super good movie. I hope we get a sequel. I doubt it. I don't think it did well enough to get a sequel. Let's find out. Drag you over here. Alita. Oof. It definitely made it back worldwide, but typically domestically, if it doesn't break even, we normally don't see sequels. At least that's my assumption. Let's see what Rodriguez is doing in the future. James Cameron should have enough money to make whatever he wants. Machete kills in space. It's never going to happen, man. I don't know why you're still trying. Yeah. I don't know what this is. I don't think we're going to get Alita, too. Oh, it's the... Okay, the Billie Eilish thing. Yeah, Danny Trejo's too old to be doing this. Should have been done like... when Machete Kills come out? 2013? Yeah, it should have been done like 7 years ago. We might get into a game. Oh, that's going to be super upsetting if they don't do Alita 2. I'd just type in Alita. Not looking promising. Not great. We keep it though. Like we're like just a couple draws from having a good hand. I hope it's not like Avatar where it takes 10 years to get the freaking sequel to Alita. I would love for there to be a sequel within like the next like 3 or 4 years. But I'm afraid it's never going to happen because this sets up for a good like Alita 1. Interesting. Alita 1 does a good enough job. I'm gonna kill this thing now. Does a good enough job on like a story on its own, but it does leave a real big cliffhanger that um I'm really just yearning for, you know? Like I really want there to be a sequel to it. Okay. But yeah, I just hope there's a sequel. Like I said, I loved it. Really. I should have chainers. I don't know why I didn't chainers there. Not thinking. Just thinking about the potential Alita Battle Angel sequel and hoping it's a thing. That's why. Would love Geomancer's Gambit or Cleansing Wildfire at any point. That'd be super duper nice. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. What is this thing? Dead, that's what it is. Come on. And another one of those things. Yeah, Jun's not doing so hot for me. I need to untap land pretty much this turn for Bleak Coven. I don't think it matters. Might as well. Yep. All right. Oh, that sucked. Ancient Grudges, please, and thank you. Let me look. Girl enchantments. What are you? Girl auras. Okay. I don't think we want Fiery Cannonade. I think stuff will get out of reach. I think we just want the artifact removal. Go down Geomancer's Gambit. Go down a Pulse. Visionary. Visionary. Let's go down two of the Packmates. Run it like that. Don't know if that's right or not. That's what I'm doing. Jesus. Keep it. Like, can we like do something our deck is supposed to do? Preferably. On bottom, the vampires here. Healed through. Okay. Sorry. Thought I healed through this turn. Hey, look, Ma, we're ramping. We're finally ramping, Ma. I like our opponent's deck. It's pretty cool. Like mono white artifact deck. Technically, I guess not mono white, but you know, you get the drift. Might as well be. Jeezy Pete. Our opponent's deck is cool though. I like it. I like it a lot. Painting. Awesome. Nice. However, that Vine TikTok gives. That's how old I am. I keep referring to TikTok as Vine. Like my brain will never change. Forever. Forever the talkie. I guess like what do we want to do? I think we just visionary here. We blow up the Vault Scourge. That draw power. Or we just do that. We can Gal Blast the Vault Scourge next turn. This may let us keep visionary. What would be really nice is for us to draw an untapped land. So we can Owlbear and I'm gonna take it. I want to keep visionary. Untap land. Gal Blast isn't awful, I suppose. Could just Packmate. See if we draw land that way. Not the land we were looking for, but let's dot land. Let's Gal Blast the Vault Scourge. Aha! You don't have 3 artifacts. Take that. I didn't realize that was a thing that was gonna happen. They'll play one right now. Not like it matters that much, but nice to think about. And they just scoop. Interesting. I'm just gonna run it back. There's like part of me, it's like we should maybe bring in Fiery Cannonade. Then another part of me is like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Bring in 2 of them. Bring in 2. We'll go down the 2 Chainer's Edicts. How about that? Gainers isn't going to be as good. I don't think. Could be wrong on that, though. Not crazy on this hand, but I am going to keep it. Gonna bank off of Fiery Cannonade, hopefully being pretty good for us. And we have a lot of draw power. There's that to consider. Could top deck Cleansing Wildfire, which would actually be a really good play. I mean, draw. Ooh, that thing. Fiery Cannonade is looking pretty good. So let's just play this. Just pass. We're going to get hit here a bunch. But Fiery Cannonade will hopefully clean up the courtyard a little bit. Yep. Ugh, we don't get to kill that though. Which kind of sucks. What are they picking up here? Tooth maybe? Land. Another Thrabian Inspector. Sure thing. Well, let's just fire this off now. Sucks we couldn't kill this though. I have the recruit. We draw Cannonade again. Just prove a point, I suppose. Let's wildfire it up, I suppose. We're not in good shape here. Really not in good shape. We pretty much need cast down like this turn. Chainers. For what it's worth. Figured that's what they'd probably dump. Come on, lightning bolt. That'll do. Okay, we can flashback chainers next turn. We draw. I think we just flashback chainers this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm not going to attack because of I want to be able to. I guess that ginger brute or whatever, it doesn't matter. Kraken clue. Yep. Yep. I guess I should have just attacked, but yeah. This is where we draw the vampires. That would be awesome. But I think we're just gonna snap off probably Fiery Cannonade here, depending on what we draw. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what a lucky grab there. Just push with it. No more ginger brutes. No more ginger brutes. No more haste. Digging. Hey, we got there. Wow, that was a crazy game. Bonus deck was sweet. Really cool. Pretty intense that we finally stabilized that last game there. Bonus deck was cool though. I really liked it a lot. Wonder if that's I don't keep up with like Pauper that much. It's weird. And what I'm trying to say is I don't keep up with Pauper very much, other than playing it, and I don't play every day. I play right now currently pretty sporadically. So I don't keep up exactly the format as super well as I used to or want to really. So I don't know like what the tier decks are or like what's being played a lot. To me, that one's a pretty new, interesting deck. So take it with a grain of salt. But what I was saying was, I've not been watching Pauper. I've not really been watching Modern or anything. Weirdly enough, I've been watching a lot of Legacy. I want to say this. I have no interest in playing Legacy whatsoever. Absolutely no interest in playing Legacy. But I find it inherently fascinating to watch. I've been watching Bosch and Roll play Legacy. He's pretty much the only Legacy player I watch. For one, I really like his commentary. I think he's a good commentator. But yeah, I just find Legacy inherently fascinating to watch. But I have no interest in playing it whatsoever. None whatsoever. But it is cool to watch. If you're interested in Legacy, he also does Modern and a little bit of Pauper too. But Bosch and Roll is an awesome Magic channel to watch. If you want to get into Pauper, Papageddon, I think's how you say it. Snapbolt and Cooper the Red, or I always want to say Copper. Cooper the Red are the channels to go to, in my opinion, for those for Pauper and stuff. Cooper also does a lot of Modern. Yeah, Propaganda. That's what it is. That's how you say it. I didn't have it in front of me to say. But yeah, that's it. Lead on you. His channel's awesome. Yeah, I've just been finding Legacy super fascinating to watch. Wild Nakado. Haven't seen that card in years. Probably not true. I've probably come across it before. Nice comeback win, by the way. I forgot how much power this deck has. Right? Thank you for the comeback, for the saying that was a good comeback. I was surprised too. Yeah, this deck, kind of one of those decks where it's like once you get your footing, it's really strong. The first match did not show that because we didn't do anything. The first match. Game 1, we didn't really do anything, and then game 2, we kept a 5 card mulligan to 5, a 1-lander, and never drew another land. Oh, opponent? I don't know what you mean by that. Probably just gonna Chainers away this, ooh. Huh. Like, do I want to Chainers? I think The answer is yes. I want a Chainers here. Or no. Do I want a Cleansing Wildfire? I want a Wildfire. I'm gonna Wildfire here. Go get Mountain. There's a Lightning Bolt. Me for 2. Another Abundant Growth. Abundant Growth is just, yeah, it just makes you tap for any color. Trying to remember. Um, Another Chainers. All right with that. Completely all right with that. Paramorphic Expanse. Guy Fisher. Imagine you bounce one of the Abundant Growths, right? So you can draw again. Chainer Edict's gonna be nice. I think I am just gonna Chainers here, and then I just want to play the Packmate. I'm gonna play the Packmate. Build up our board a little bit. We have a million Chainers Edicts in our hand. Okay. Rebound's annoying, but I'm gonna deal with this elephant right now. Nope. Wrong card. Nope. Nope. Stop. Stop. Five. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. They Bleak seems like an older version of Naya. Yeah, I've never really come across Naya and Pauper. Pretty interesting. Seems a little slow. Get another 3/3 elephant for free. Rebound is an annoying mechanic. It's great for if you're the person playing it, but there it is. I was like, they need something like that. Like another Wild Nikado. Picking up the other Abundant Growth, maybe. Okay, so Chainers is not going to be as good. So let's board the party. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Board the party. Get another boarding party. Gonna thin our deck out even more. Oh. Alright. Gonna send in all the dorks. The elephant's the only thing that's gonna block pretty well. They take out boarding party. We have boarding party number 2. We have all the mana in the world to do everything next turn. We can just boarding party. We have lightning bolt. Ooh, what's this guy? Neat. So it's like a domain deck. Like a domain zoo. Interesting. Just send it upstairs, end out the game. Alright. Definitely don't want Fiery Cannonade here. This could be funny. And I think I'm going to bring it in. I think that's it. I think I want anything else. Don't think anything else is going to be that great here. Just go down a Visionary, maybe? I don't like that. Pretty simple. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Galv Blast. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. I'm not in love with it. We do have a little bit of removal, though. No turn 1 Nikata away. Yeah. Depending on what they do, we can just start chainering. Yeah, that should probably die. Guess we could just Gal Blast that away. That way we have a turn 3. We can turn 3 Llanowar Visionary if we wanted to. We can 1-for-1 them for a little while. They are playing Swamps? Interesting. Yeah, I think we just throw down our Visionary here. Try to draw something. Not exactly what I had in mind by draw something, but... Lightning Bolt my Visionary. How wooed. Not like we haven't done that to you a million times. Alright, there's the Marauders, or Kata Rioters. I'll be butchering that pretty bad. Let's... I still think we just Chainer's Edict it. Keep up red. That way they don't have, like, a protection spell by any chance. We're kind of just doing Jund things right now, right? We're just kind of controlling the board until we can start doing stuff. Or Sky Official picks up the... And you get to draw a card when you play that? Is that why? Yeah, you do. Okay. Like, that's weird, right? Okay, so we could play the Packmate, I guess. Draw a card off of you. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, okay. Here comes the dinosaur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are a few lands away. We are a few lands. Abundant Growth. That destroy all enchantments off the top would be pretty hilarious. Their mana is so weird. So many basics. Owlbear's interesting. Let's see if they want to trade here. If they want to trade, I'll cast Owlbear. If they don't want to trade... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to choose Chainers here. My reasoning is this is going to come in, and then they go to play a creature. I can just cast down this while the creature's on the stack. And the idea is, like, Chainers can help clean up, hopefully. Hopefully, dokily. It's been a fun game. And we win. Okay. So we went 2-1 with John Wildfire. Still seems pretty good. For the time being, I'm going to be doing 3 matches instead of 5, because I don't do leagues. That also being because I got a lot of other stuff going on in the days before work that I can't just spend 2 hours or whatever playing Magic. And plus, I've noticed the 3 matches help with that burnout fatigue a little bit. But regardless, we went 2-1 with John Wildfire. It's been a long time since I played the deck. I'm sure I misplayed it a ton because I misplay everything I play a ton. But I love this deck. I still love this deck. This is still one of my favorite decks of all time. It does Jundy things, which is always fun. Control the board, then play big critters and win. Game 1 we lost. We lost both games. We didn't 0-2'd it. But I don't feel like we did a whole lot. It wasn't until game 2 we even got to fire off any of our ramp stuff. Yeah, so game 1 we just kind of got screwed, I think. Game 2 was really good, and game 3, our opponent's deck was a little weird, and we were just under massive control. But game 2 was awesome. That was a really good, fun, close games, some good back and forth. Yeah, this deck's fun. It's one of those decks where it's not like Goblins, where it's just like you go 0 to 100 or you do nothing at all. John Wildfire is just this nice utility deck where you can just do a lot of stuff. It's really enjoyable. I'm planning on streaming actually more than likely tomorrow and Thursday as well. Some Magic to help get caught back up on YouTube so I can upload on Tuesday and Fridays on YouTube. And I'm a little bit more free this week as of right now, knock on desk. So I want to try to get some stuff streamed and recorded. And tomorrow, if I do come back tomorrow to stream, I'm planning on Soul Lesson. I want to play this deck again. It's been a while since I played this deck. This is a pet deck of mine. I just adore this deck with every fiber of my being. And who knows what we'll play after that. I need to finish out Infect, get Infect. Same with this Tortured Existence deck. Boros is really fun. Boggles is really fun. But these two I really want to finish building. And that way I can always have access to them. And I think for the time being, I'm just going to be doing a lot of Pauper, because Pauper is pretty inexpensive. Right now I don't have a ton of money to sink into Magic. I have my money going into other investments where I can spend. Soul Sisters is a ton of fun. I adore this Soul Lesson deck, the Soul Sister deck. Adore this deck. But with Modern, I pretty much only have access to like 8 whack or 12 whack. Some weird dredge lists that aren't quite up to date that I need to update, which would cost like $80-$90. And then I have this these Wither decks, which was fun, but not very competitive. I would love to finish out 8 rack, have copies of the rack. Again, Urza Saga's just, there's just so much money, and I just don't want to spend that much money on Magic currently. So as for right now, I'm just doing a lot of Pauper. Plus, I'm having the most fun playing Pauper, besides Ephemerate. But that was some Jund Wildfire. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. TM06 Life. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you hopefully later. Take it easy. Peace.